Yes, we are live. Welcome back, my dear friends. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful show, the Zero Point Healing Show. This is episode number 17. And in this show, we are going to discuss about how to master energy alignment with your soul purpose. And we are going to discuss about a beautiful modality called universal light technologies. And this video is mainly for healers who are looking to find their soul purpose and aligning their energy with their soul purpose, finding who they are, what they are here for. And it's going to be a really interesting conversation, and I'm really looking forward to the show myself. And anyways, before I get started, I'm Vishnupriya, and I am a healer myself. I am a soul plan reader, which is one of the things that we are gonna talk about today. And this Zero Point Healing platform, I believe this is my sole purpose of bringing all healers and therapists together under one platform and showing out to the world how many different modalities that there are in this world that can help you. And in my own soul journey, what I have found in this life is different modalities have different answers, have answers to different questions of yours. And every modality for me is as important as another. And all of these modalities have helped me grow in my own spiritual journey. So if you are a healer or therapist yourself, I invite you to Zero Point Healing. Please do register and show yourself to the world. That's what this platform is all about. And if you are interested in doing such an interview with me, you are most welcome. Please do contact me. Okay, with that said, I am happy to invite Jennifer Victoria Bell to this beautiful show. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for being with us today. So tell us about yourself. Tell us how Universal Light Technology, she is the creator of this modality, Universal Light Technology. So let's hear it from her. Yes, Jennifer.
Thank you so much, Vishnupriya, for having me on, and just for the work that you're doing in the world and building this platform. I'm very, very grateful. So thank you so much. And I've been in the realm of healing for over 20 years, and I had a holistic healing practice that consisted of massage and acupressure and acupuncture, and I also taught Iyengar yoga for years. And during that whole time, while I was working on people, my intuition opened up on its own. And so I was doing energy healing just based on what was happening in the environment. And the one thing I say, or I tell people, that one of the reasons this happened for me was because I made a commitment to be present. I made a commitment to be present to myself, to my client, and to the environment, which was, those three things were very key for me. And then I had started studying I had studied Reiki, I had studied intuitive energy therapy. I had become master practitioners of those modalities. And I had started studying Arcturian healing method, which is more of a galactic kind of method of energy healing. And I reached a point, and this was like December 2017, where I was supposed to go to a class and I just couldn't go. I just had to stop. And I stopped, and when I stopped, and I have a meditation practice, I've had that for years, my soul just basically said, this is the time for you to birth your way of healing into the world. And so here it is. So it was just very clear and direct. And at the same time, I also realized that I was watching a lot of things unfold for a lot of people, and realizing that my modality was very specifically designed to help people come more into alignment with their soul purpose, and to align their energy with it. So that's the birth of Universal Light Technologies. I could probably tell you the exact date and time. I should probably look, because I can remember, I have it in a notebook. But that's how they were born, and their purpose is, you know, basically to help bring about healing, bring about consciousness, and to help people, again, live through their purpose.
That's wonderful. So now let's get into the topic of mastering energy alignment and aligning our energy to our soul purpose, and how universal light technology is able to do that magic, you know, how universal light technology is helping us to do that.
Okay. So we have a soul, we have a body, right? So we're never disconnected from either, right? We're the soul, the vessel of the soul is the body. But to master this energetic alignment of purpose, we have to develop this central pillar first. That which it's that developing that central pillar of energy, and then and actually feeling our soul connection through it. And what I call, which came with universal light technologies, I call the soul signature frequency. So that's something that came from my soul to help people understand that we have this frequency. It comes through our voice. It comes through just, you know, this, our presence, you know, when we're energetically aligned. And it's like a beacon that can draw everything that we need from the universe in a way to position not just ourselves with our soul purpose, to be infinite receivers through our soul purpose. So one of the first things we do is we learn how to build the central pillar, but at the same time, one of the main universal light technologies, which I'm going to share later on, is the structure of one universal light technology. That structure of one universal light technology is built from sacred geometry of one. It's the centering vibration of source. So we could say it's the centering vibration of oneness. And when I was, you know, shown that what people need to understand is that you can, I can transmit this to someone. I'm not transmitting their soul signature frequency to them. I'm transmitting the clear centering vibration of source. And what it helps them do is to feel their own soul signature frequency. It helps them to become aware and have that and feel the truth of themselves in their core. And then you can utilize that frequency. The more you build and strengthen your energetic presence with it through your awareness of it, it calls in everything you need. It calls in the guides that you need, the downloads you need, everything that you need in the moment. It's easier to receive it because you're more aware, more aligned with it.
That's wonderful. So let's see. I'm trying to put it into my perspective and see if I
Yes, go ahead.
understood that. Let's say my soul has a purpose. Of course, that comes up usually in our soul plan reading as well. Okay, this is the soul destiny. This is my soul purpose. And let's say my energy field, I went through maybe a bad past in my childhood. I have so much trauma and pain and all of that in my energy field, and lack and scarcity and all of that. So when I have that, I would say, for example, my soul purpose is something big and huge that can come up. So let's say that's what I'm here for. So that means so my soul frequency is right here, and I'm vibrating at a maybe different frequency because of my past and everything that has happened with me. And therefore, with universal light technologies, what I can do is let go of all of that and see what my soul purpose is, and align with my soul purpose. Am I kind of getting it right?
Yes, it's for me, we can think about, like, I'm a teacher of the unknown. So your soul, parts of your soul are unknown to you. So it's hard to say, like, how do I teach the unknown to people, or how do I help them feel what's unknown to them? So I have to give them a clear feeling, a clear transmission of it. And all I'm really transmitting is what's already there. It's really just helping people remember who they are. And it's a big reminder of who they are. And then the things that they're kind of like the memories or the traumas or the thought beliefs, right, we live through, start to unravel or start to become fuel for your purpose, instead of the frequency of those have to shift to become fuel for the purpose.
That's so beautiful. So let's look into Universal Light Technologies itself, a structure of, I know you do sessions as well, one-on-one
Yes.
sessions with clients, and you're teaching it as well. So let's look into the structure of a session, how a Universal Light Technology session would look like.
So normally what happens is people will come to me because they want to find their purpose, or they're, a lot of my typical clients, like, they've studied so many modalities and they start to feel lost instead of starting to feel more centered. They start to feel more scattered instead of centered. So for me, what I would do is we would have a discussion first, because people need to express how they feel, to express their desires even, and their passions. And at that time, I would start transmitting probably the structure of one universal light technology. We have structures 0 through 12 universal light technologies, and then there are other types of technologies that are also part of the modality. But I would start with structure of 1 to help them start to, on their own, start to feel or be able to remember who they are. And what will happen is I will ask them to tune in to see how that feels, because they need to be conscious of it. So they need to be able to see, well, where are you receiving that? What is coming into your perception? Is it, maybe they're more visually oriented. Maybe they hear, or they see, or, they sense, like, or they feel, or they have a knowing, or even taste or smell, like those psychic senses. I'll have them start to feel where they're receiving this technology, and then see what's coming up, what's unfolding for them, because that gives them a direction. There are other times, because I have such experience, like a vast experience with the body, supporting the body, that first I'll start with a body part that's having an issue. First, before I even transmit a structure, I'll start to tune into a body part. And one thing I will say is I always ask permission to create a soul-to-soul connection with my clients, even at the get-go of every session, and then I disconnect at the end, because I like to have that clarity, and I like to ask permission, because I feel like a lot of people, some of their trauma has been from when people have not asked permission of them, have done things that weren't so nice, right? So and so I want to get back to the body. So I'll go through a body part, and then start to allow those things to unwind, let that person feel the work settling in, let them feel the structure in there, and then see how that structure, that universal light technology, is interacting with the issue, the body part that has the issue, and then go from there. So it depends on what's really going on with the person, whether it's they're confused, or they need help getting clear about their soul purpose, or if there could be a body issue that they have that's consistently, that's a chronic problem. And so we can work that way as well, because most people still want to know their purpose, but I can also work on the body level to help unfold the purpose with the universal light technologies.
That's wonderful. And so after the body process, is there anything else which would, talking about the soul purpose and how the universal light technology help us align with the soul purpose?
So it's interesting because, I feel like our soul purpose, it evolves. Like, we know the purpose, but the expression of it evolves over time. And so they may get getting that idea of this very simple understanding of the soul purpose, this foundational level understanding. Then what happens is, beyond that, I will help them tune into their own soul, to see how every day they can tune into their own soul, to see what aligned actions to take that are there, like what choices need to be made in order to support the sharing of that, the gift of their purpose in the world.
That's nice. So tell us a little
Mhm.
bit about your services and the packages and programs that you offer, the courses
Mhm.
and the packages for the clients.
Yeah, I have sessions. I have one-on-one sessions. I have session packages, and a lot of times because of the way I work, um, I usually customize it to what the person needs if there's a package of sessions that's necessary, because I don't believe healing is one size fits all. So, um, and but I also teach a lot. So a lot of times my clients are usually healer teachers all as well. So they're interested in learning, they're interested in using the universal light technologies for their clients. So I usually offer, if I'm offering a course where they can learn them, I also offer session packages uh, as well to either help them through the program or help them really get more aligned energetically with their soul purpose.
That's wonderful. And you mentioned something about the packages. How long? What would be the duration of a session, for example?
Yeah, so one-on-one sessions are usually an hour, and then if I do a package, I do packages of up to it could be a package of 6 sessions, or it could be 3 sessions, 6 sessions, 3 months, or 6 months. So, but within that, there's some flexibility because, like I said, everybody needs something a little bit different sometimes.
Yes. Beautiful. So now let's get started with our
Mhm.
healing session,
Yes,
and then we'll continue with any other questions.
thank you. Okay,
Yes.
so
Started.
let's take a nice collective breath in and out. I invite everybody to come into a comfortable, either seated position or position where they're lying on their back, whatever works for them. And to begin to feel this central pillar that runs in front of the spine, coming in from the crown and down through the root. And this central pillar, some people call it the core, they call it the golden thread. This is what connects us to Gaia below and the galactic center above and beyond, let's just say. So if you can feel that central pillar and then recognize that you are already grounded and anchored into Gaia and receiving love and support from Gaia, from the planet, just feel that connection, that loving, supportive connection coming through your central pillar below. And then feeling the connection to the galactic center, what some people might call source or even heaven above. Feel that love and support coming down through your central pillar from the galactic center. And feel in that central pillar this commingling of the love and support from Gaia and the love and support from the galactic center. And now, most importantly, ask your soul to help you feel its presence, its energy, its movement in your central pillar. And however you sense this, if you were seeing, feeling, hearing, knowing, smelling, tasting, that's okay. Just follow that sense and perception of that conscious awareness of your soul and your central pillar. And now I'm transmitting the structure of one universal light technology to everyone who's here live and everyone who watches the replay. And if you don't want to receive this, you can just internally say no. And just notice where you first feel this transmission. Where is the first contact of this transmission to your body or your energy? Then bringing your awareness into your heart chakra. Oh, this light touch of awareness there. Even as you may be receiving the structure of one universal light technology in a different part of your body or energy field. You might be receiving some sound or messages, and sensations, and just follow them. Just bring a light touch awareness to your soul star chakra, which could be about 6 to 12 inches above your head. You can even ask your soul to help you bring that light touch of awareness there as you receive the structure of one universal light technology. And then bringing this light touch awareness to your third eye. And by light touch, I mean that all you're doing is bringing your awareness to that energy center, noticing the connection between the transmission of the structure of one universal light technology and that energy center, and then following the alchemy of it wherever it draws you in your conscious awareness. So it may draw you away from that energy center, and that's okay. Then bringing that light touch of awareness back to your heart. And then down your central pillar. Bring this light touch of awareness to your will center, which is about 2 to 3 finger widths below your navel. And then bringing that light touch of awareness down to your Earth Star chakra, which is about 6 to 12 inches below your feet if you are standing on the earth or standing up. And then you can bring your awareness back to your heart chakra. And you may begin to notice the transmission as being focused in your etheric energy field, the one that's right next to your body, just to help organize and help you organize that field and help you become more clear of your frequency in that energy field. And then the transmission is beginning to come to a close. So bringing your awareness into your body, feeling very grounded in your physical body. And when you feel very grounded, when you feel that love and support from the earth and the galactic center and your own soul, anchoring you into your body, you can open your eyes.
Wow, that was amazing. And that's completely the energy. And I have just recently started feeling energy. I'm training myself to do that more. But yes, I could feel it. I was completely feeling it in my crown, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah, when
Good. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll give instructions about where you might want to place your awareness, but wherever you feel it, you feel it. And that's okay. That to me that's so wonderful. And I'm glad that's wonderful that you were feeling it there.
yes, when you were asking, the first time where do
Yeah.
you sense it in your body? So it's like always it was like here for me. Wow, that was amazing.
Thank you.
So is this like a part of the actual Universal Light Technology session that you do?
Yes. Yeah. So this is part of how I work within sessions, but sometimes there'll be I don't want to say there'll be some guidance in there because sometimes people need support with, like, they really want to know how to they need their perspective to shift into that helps them to feel who they are, and they need to release certain ways of thinking about themselves and seeing themselves, to help them become more aligned with energetically aligned through their purpose. So sometimes there's a little bit of guidance in that way.
Yeah, and I was feeling a little bit at the bottom end of my spine as well, at the back. So,
Yeah.
yeah, especially when we went into the navel region, that's when I was like, "Tick," there's something happening in the back of my spine.
Yeah. Well, the way I look at it is, if you can transmit this for yourself, you can receive healing from it's like receive healing from source and from your own soul signature frequency.
Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna put
Thank you.
the link of Jennifer in the box below, so you can click on that and you can book your session, or you can join the courses that she offers. What an amazing modality that you have brought out. That's amazing. Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing that, as well as giving this free healing for all of us today. Thank you.
Oh, it was my pleasure. And thank you so much, Vishnupriya, for having me on and allowing me to share this modality that it's beyond me. That's the whole thing about it. It's for humanity.
Yes. Yes, and that's what I love doing this work as well with 0 Point Healing. It's like
Yes.
I'm able to allow all these modalities to come out and show it to the world as well. And very soon this is going to reach millions of people. So let's see. That's wonderful that
Yes.
you. Thank you. As well as we have a 10% off coupon code, my dear
Yes.
viewers. So if you would like the first booking that you're going to have with Jennifer, we have a 10% off coupon code for you. It is 0 Point. You can talk to her, you can tell her about it, and she'll give you that
Yes.
discount. All
Yes.
right. Thank
Yeah.
you. So that's
Thank you.
Thank you. So my dear viewers, I'm going to see you in the next show. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are watching this on YouTube. And if you are a healer who has developed a new modality like Jennifer, please do reach out to me. I would love to have you on my show as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.